Right, cup of tea. Right. Invite. Copy. Copy. Okay, one sec. Okay, I copy. Why did it do that? Just, don't do this now, not today. There you go. Now, how hard was that? Cup of tea. Yeah, have a good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're all well. Hope you all have a good weekend as well. On the first, yeah. But yeah, I'll wait and see if a couple of people pop in. But like I said, I'll probably do it now all live from now. Joey Banks. Oh, lad.
So, took Jeffrey into the interrogation room. Others decided to go down to the basement and see what they could see. It looked like the map was gonna match up, and it did when they started digging. Buried in the basement, they found a plastic container. Inside was someone. The house was then officially a crime scene, and bloodstains and a bullet hole were also discovered. Now Jeffrey was, he was continuing his.
Yeah, I know. You know, I'm not allowed to miss me woman. No.
Well, Joey, he was saying.
You know what I mean? Like I said, I found a couple of things for us to watch on Netflix. So, like I said, I can't wait to see you next weekend. You know what I mean? But like I said, family first. Family always comes first, and you always have to put your family first, you know what I mean? And she wants to be a flower girl, you can't deprive her of that, you know what I mean? I've just opened my live, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay live for about an hour, bring a couple of people on my panels, and it's fucking brutal out, but I've been getting sick all fucking night. Don't ask me what it is, like with my stomach, man, it's like a fucking washing machine now. But anyway, I love you to the moon and I'm back, right? And I'll speak to you in a little bit, beautiful. Mwah. Let's see if anyone comes in there. Holy fuck. Oh. Yeah, go on.
I mean, it's frankly terrifying that there's a body buried underneath your house. That's definitely haunting 101. So someone, perhaps both of them, they were lying. They had to be. They were both pointing the finger at each other.
He's a very good YouTuber, this guy. Mike that chapter. Shout out to Mike that chapter. Today's video has been sponsored by. I'll tell you when if a few people come in. Yeah.
Then Joey went to have a Gatorade chat, and when he came back, Jeffrey had stabbed the shit out of Jamie and shot him. Well, that's what Joey said. Jamie Carroll was 37 years old from Kentucky. After high school, he opened up a hair salon, and he decided to follow the bright lights and moved from his small town to Louisville, and got involved in drag queen, drag artist, that scene. After, he began experimenting with meth, and then selling it. He met Joey on an online site, and they began to exchange drugs, and, bodily fluids too.
Whoa.
The autopsy of Jamie revealed he had been stabbed 6 times and shot once. He hadn't been reported missing. He missed court the day after he was murdered, obviously. I mean, nobody was actually looking for him because they all thought he was in prison. So now they had two people who lived in that house, both of them saying the other one did it, but they need to find out which. Jeffrey Muntz, who's denying any knowledge of the whole thing, he then failed a polygraph, so he decided to change his story. His story changed from what it was, but it changed to the exact same story Joey was telling, only the positions were reversed. He was saying Joey had stabbed and shot Jamie.
Joey invited this guy over. Joey remember saying, his drug dealer. Joey cut the extras. He and Joey started struggling. Joey would have to take it out. I believe it was a revolver, and shot the guy.
First at 5, 2 men in a romantic relationship are being charged with murder after police say they found the body of a third man buried in one of their basements.
Well, Mickey, police just announced those arrests a few hours ago here at Metro Police Headquarters. Police say 2 men, boyfriend and boyfriend, robbed and murdered a third man. The police say both suspects were also sexually involved with. This all started last night.
This individual was involved with them sexually in a relationship. It appears that they had made some type of plan of robbing him of some narcotics. During that robbery, that's when the murder was committed, and that's when they planned and decided to bury the body in the basement of their residence.
Both Jeffrey Muntz and Joey Vanis were arrested. They were both involved. They were charged with murder, robbery, and tampering with physical evidence. The death penalty could be on the cards. And this wouldn't be the first time they'd be arrested together. See, in the months between the murder of Jamie Carroll in November 2009 and their arrest in June 2010, they decided to just start counterfeiting money. What they would do is, and this sounds kind of genius, but also kind of idiotic, remember, is they would get like small denominations, like $1, $5 bills. They would then remove the die and whatever was written on it. They would reprint it, saying like $100. Jeffrey used to work in IT, so he'd know how to print properly, I guess. And they had it all planned out how they would make a load of money. They just got like $100 $1 bills and changed it all to $100 bills. Great idea. I would say that's for the foolproof lads, if they weren't both fools. In April 2010, they went to Chicago and checked in at a hotel. At one point, Jeffrey gave a bellhop, one of the fake bills. And the bellhop took it, looked at it. It may as well have been Monopoly money. It was so obviously fake. So they immediately called the cops. They were arrested. Police seized like 60 grand worth of fake money, guns, and also drugs. And in fact, one of the guns seized was likely the murder weapon. But they both posted bail and were out. Till they weren't. So before they would go to court, on the counterfeit money charge, well, they were both arrested on much more serious charges. Jeffrey was offered a deal. No death penalty so long as he agreed to testify against his ex-boyfriend. In February 2013, the trial of Joey Vanis began.
Straight-faced and under fire, Jeffrey Muntz steps to the stand and immediately points the finger at his boyfriend, Joseph Baines, saying it was Baines who killed James Carroll in December of 2009.
That's when Joey went over to James
He says it happened during his sex act while all 3 men were high on meth.
Joey had a knife and was slicing Jamie's throat. And Joey shot him, I believe, twice. Joey pointed a gun at me and said I had a choice, which was to help him, or I was honestly afraid that he would do exactly what he said, which was he would kill my cats and he would kill my family. And I don't know whether it's a logical belief or not, but I believed it.
You say, you know what? There is a body in my basement, and I'm afraid to tell you about it. Mr. Baines has been running around scaring me this whole 6 months. And doggone it, I'm so scared now, I want to come clean. You had the opportunity to do that, didn't you?
I did indeed. I was scared.
You were scared?
Oh shit. I must have been cleaning.
Into that room.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Mr. Baines,
I've been bleeding, choking up all night. Hang on, just let me put this over there.
I don't know if I would define the police interrogation room as someplace to be free.
The prosecution said they were both involved in a murder, but it was actually Joey who pulled the trigger. I mean, no one really knows what happened, other than Joey and Jeffrey. And both their stories are sticky. But according to court documents, this is what happened. In late 2009, Joseph Bannis, his paramour Jeffrey Hunt, and James Carroll gathered at Hunt's house in Louisville for a drug-infused non-plot. However, things quickly went awry. While Carroll and Hunt were engaged in sexual relations, Bannis stabbed Carroll in the throat with a knife and then shot him.
Wow. There's a way to go. Stop,
Hunt and threatened to kill him if he did not help. They then stripped Jamie, cleaned his body with a sledgehammer so that it would fit easily into the container, put it in, covered the body with lard, and buried it 3 feet in the dirt of the basement.
Paulana October Fest is back. Joyous moments together, those special moments that the whole world enjoyment. Time to celebrate.
Yeah, so.
They really just wanted drugs and holidays. It took 10 hours of deliberation, and Joey Bannis was found guilty on all counts.
Right. Like I say, I'm living in a fucking house. Yeah.
Further to instruction number 1, of course, the signature line indicating with jury found the defendant Joseph Bannis guilty under instruction number 1.
He escaped the death penalty, however, as Joey's defense did the exact same thing Jeffrey's did. They struck a deal. He testified against Jeff. Joey Bannis was sentenced to life in prison.
I maintain my innocence. I accept responsibility for my actions, but I did not rob or kill Jamie Carroll. I was in no way party to a plan to rob or murder Jamie Carroll, and I had no foreknowledge that this would occur. I did not know that Jeffrey Hunt planned to kill Jamie Carroll. If I had believed this or known this in advance, I would have prevented it. I consider myself lucky to be alive. And though I'm despondent and crushed to have to face the fact that one innocent person, Jamie, is dead, another innocent person, myself, has been convicted of a crime he did not commit, and that a third person, the guilty person, Jeffrey Hunt, has now gotten away with both the murder of James Carroll and was shifting and placing the blame for this act onto me with blatant false testimony to this court.
When Jeffrey's trial began, that his defense went with, here Jeffrey was like a victim. He was a victim of domestic abuse, brought upon by Joey, who was crazy. They said that Jeffrey went to the police after Jamie had been killed. Joey said he was going to kill Jeffrey. He was going to kill his family. He was going to kill his cat. And also, Joey said that, if you go to the police,
fucking hell.
What happened to Jamie,
you didn't just kill him, you killed his fucking cat as
Which is
well.
kind of funny when you think about it, because it was Joey who told the police, to begin with, that Jamie was there.
It's not small thing out.
They weren't even close to finding him without Joey saying. I mean, that's the reason for that 911 call to begin with, is that Jeffrey, he couldn't take it anymore, because I don't have to tell the police about this. Joey wasn't having that, and, well, ooh. However, the prosecution said Jeffrey Hunt was just as guilty as Joey.
It's day 3 of the prosecution's case against Jeffrey Hunt.
On Monday, Bannis told Judge Perry and jurors in the Hunt trial that he would not honor his deal with prosecutors to testify. That deal was made in exchange for prosecutors not seeking the death penalty against Bannis for his conviction in the murder of James Carroll earlier this year. This morning, the prosecution announced Bannis had a change in heart and wanted to testify, something the defense adamantly objected to.
How's your hand feeling?
I've been shot, Jamie Carroll, and then forced
what?
to help him cover it up.
Right, there's no doubt on the rats.
We could just take his drugs.
Yeah,
And
go on, drop that.
in hindsight, I now understand and should have understood, and this is why I feel guilty. Exactly what he meant. I heard a noise, and when I turned around, there was blood falling. Jamie and Jeff were struggling. This was a life.
No, it's not even that. It's like, you know, let's say for instance, no, how do you know what?
Jamie yelled out, Joey, Joey, and I don't know where
You know what?
Jeff pulled it from.
Well, yeah, here's the thing, bro, yeah. You know, every night he has a shower of bath.
And he shot Jamie.
And that's the reason why the heating's gone so fucking quick. You know why? Bro, why do you not switch that motherfucker on hard every day? Every day.
I know, but Jason, everybody might like even see
No one would
like
ever
the letters keep saying.
ever.
Well, you need to tell Mark as well, because too much pressure.
Mark already knows.
They don't know.
I have to get texted back to the shop at the shopping.
Anything. And they wouldn't believe you anyways, even if you told them. You're a convicted felon. So teary-eyed, he's told them that I killed somebody. It all clicks in my mind. Oh, he's going to do what he always says. He's escaping.
And then a video was discovered by the defense. What this video
Every single fucking night.
It's a video of Joey told
John, give me a baby, bro.
and admitting he is solely responsible for the death of Jamie Carroll. He doesn't actually say Jamie.
I'm reporting unnecessary purpose, forming all concerns in my own of suicide, the non-involvement or culpability of any of those. Specifically, of my boyfriend, lover, life partner, and friend. I want Jeffrey Stephen. Notice that he is sitting.
Well, like I said, now, does she get paid today?
Just only because I would go.
Alex, when did Mark leave? Hang on, I'm not having bleeding your blood. Just today, like.